Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kick this deep to start us off. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. To throw, it's Baker. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, USF.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
South Florida, 7. Arkansas State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Arkansas State Red Wolves will take over first and 10.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Second down.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. is moving out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Bulls. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
USF.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball, but you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away.
14. Arkansas State, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Arkansas State Red Bulls will take over. 1st and 10.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Red Wolves pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So second down after the incompletion. The linebacker shifting around now. Second down, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Shotgun formation here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be 4th down. The Bulls will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the 1st down. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, South Florida 14, Arkansas State 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, South Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Arkansas State 0. Returner runs out of bounds.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They get him down after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
I like the idea of putting the ball up in the air to give your receiver a chance to high point the ball. But on that one, you better be careful. He's lucky he didn't throw a pick.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Red Wolves pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And that's another Red Wolves.
And the Red Wolves will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Throws to the tight end. Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Baker. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. And let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Bulls will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Check this out. It's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after the completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The USF offense is back out there now. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. To the air, it's Baker. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, USF. This offense is still clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
South Florida, 28. Arkansas State, 7.
And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Red Wolves. He'll stroll into the end zone. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Arkansas State, 14.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long for the 22. Looking to throw. It's Baker. The pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the South Florida offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, it's a reverse. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. comes the USF offense back on the field now. They'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Using a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Bulls pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Bulls. They'll take the lead in the second half. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. last time they had it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And all day in the pocket, finally delivers down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the sack. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass falls incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter.
South Florida, 35. Arkansas State, 28.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Finds room at the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Florida.
Touchdown, USF.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Arkansas State, 28.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Comes up with the catch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get.
He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Look at this. He'll go deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. returner decides to fair catch this. Offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He's moving out of the pocket. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Out of the gun now on third down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Here's the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The USF offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
First down for the offense.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before time runs out. Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's inside the 15. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. And out comes the field goal unit. And it comes down to this, a field goal to put his team up in the final minute. And that is no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make... And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They go in front in the final minute of play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And now the point after attempt to tie this game up heading to the break. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And that's another
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking to pass here. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They strike first in overtime. Now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Snags the quick throw. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they could dial up.
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. To the air. It's Baker. Looking to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. And these overtime.